Well, greetings, Saints. It's so good to have you join us on this, the kickoff of our East Coast Gospel Music Summit Countdown. For those of you who are aware, the East Coast Gospel Music Summit is on its way. The third annual summit this year is going to be bigger and better than ever. Let me tell you, first and foremost, the two previous years, which we'll be revisiting in our broadcast today, we're here at our church. But this year, we're taking it to a whole nother level. We have secured the Sheraton Towson right there by the Towson Town Cinema to facilitate the entire three-day event. And it is going to be an event, power-packed, 3 nights. Here are some of the names that will be joining us: for Sean Mitchell, J.J. Hairston, Youthful Praise, Ernest Pugh. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Jay Moss, Lavray, Damian Merrill, and Salam. Let's see, Dr. Larry Reed and his choir. The list, let's see, Troy Sneed. Troy Sneed's going to be, the list goes on. I can't call everybody's. Alexi Spike, names will just keep coming to me. But if you want to see the lineup, you can go to the adjacent website, which is East Coast Gospel Music Summit. That's East Coast Gospel Music Summit. In fact, the link is on the page, so you can make sure that you go check it out. Now, what we want to do to kind of get you ready and primed for this year's summit is we want to take the occasion to do a flashback and revisit some of the performances from last year's summit. Last year was exceptional. We mentioned J.J. Hairston. He was with us last year. Also, let me just say, we had the pleasure of witnessing a tremendously anointed young lady. She sang one song, Fill Me Up Again, and that was, of course, KCJ. So let's check out an East Coast Gospel Music Summit with a flashback with KCJ, and I'll be right back to talk more to you about the summit and how you can register this year.
If you provide the fire, then I'll provide the sacrifice. Oh, and if you pour out your spirit, oh, then I will open up inside. Fill me up, God. That's gonna be our prayer here tonight. We cry, fill me up, God. Can you sing that with me? Sing, fill me up, God. Provide the fire, then I'll give you something to burn, yes. Tell them if you pour out your spirit, oh,
Okay, hope you enjoyed Casey J. I'm telling you, when I was watching the video with you, it took me back to that night when she sang. Literally, she elevated the praise in the house with just that one song, and she actually set the table for J.J. Harrison, and he thanked her from the outset for changing the atmosphere. Well, there's going to be an atmosphere change for sure at the Sheraton Towson on October 30th. 31st and November 1st. Make those dates, make a note in your calendar, in your Outlook, or wherever you keep track of your appointments and your important dates. Make sure that you make plans to join us at the Sheraton Towson. Things get underway on that Friday the 30th with late registration at 5:30, and then we get right into the festivities around 7 o'clock. We've got the industry professionals coming in to share a little bit about the state of gospel music in 2015 to kick us off and set the table, followed by a Q&A session where you can ask your questions of some of the participants on the panel. Then we have a dynamic showcase also taking place on Friday night with Gregor Quinn, Lavray, and a host of others. And I'll be telling you a little bit more about that. But right now, just want to let you know that there's an early bird registration that you can take advantage of until the 30th of September. Until the 30th of September, you can take advantage of that early bird registration fee by going to EastCoastGospelMusicSummit.com and fill out the registration form, and you can register early for the reduced rate of $75. That includes all of the activities, all of the showcases, the luncheon, and of course the very special private reception, VIP reception, as well as the workshops. And as an added treat, an added bonus, there is a play that is a part of the weekend festivities. A Good Man is easy to find. The cast coming all the way from Ohio. Good friend of mine, Nathaniel Birch, is going to be bringing his cast award-winning play. In fact, he's going to be doing some movie auditions while he's here with a Hollywood director, and I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on, so stay with me for that information. But the play, you'll also have tickets for the play. The play will be at the Mercy High School, a wonderful facility. So we'll break on Saturday for the play, and then we come back for the evening festivities Saturday evening. Check this out. After the showcase, there's going to be a free-for-all jam session with all of the musicians. Yes, they're going to be doing their thing. They're going to just have a jam session for about an hour. That is going to be a Kodak moment that you don't want to miss. Okay, listen, let's go back to another flashback. This time, young man who literally has taken gospel music by storm. He's witty, he's talented, and he has some great music. And he was with us on the first summit. His name is Jonathan McReynolds. Check him out on this East Coast Gospel Music Summit flashback.
God, I'm nowhere close to a perfect man, and it takes a supernatural love to even understand that beyond the walls, behind the mask and confident smile, was a broken man trying to grow up and make life worthwhile. And I know there were times that you probably shouldn't, but I thank you for always loving me. And I know anyone else, they probably wouldn't, so I thank you for always loving me. Now I know there were days I'd look at myself, I felt like less of a person compared to everyone else. Now what about this flaw, too big, too small, can I exchange? And trying to make up for what I fell short, I let sense slip away. But when I look in the mirror and don't like what I see, oh, I just thank you for always loving me, yeah. And I know I get bad, but you wait patiently, oh, I just thank you for always love. Can you just lift up your hands and say that for yourself? Lord, I want to thank you. Lift it up. For always loving me. Oh, Lord, I just really want to thank you for always love. Help me out with this part. Can you turn the track up? So you just keep loving me. You say, loving me. So you just keep loving me. Yeah, loving me. Wanna thank you for loving me. Yeah, loving. And you don't let go. You just keep loving me. Yeah, loving me. Listen. And though I know I don't have everything that it takes, you keep loving me, yeah. And regardless of every mistake that I make, you keep loving me, yeah. And it probably don't matter what I do or say, you keep loving me, yeah, yeah, yeah. And even with the pimples on my face, you keep loving me, yeah. So you just keep loving me, yeah, loving me. Lord, I really want to thank you for always, say, loving me. Oh, Lord, I know I don't deserve it, but you keep on. Oh, yes, and I know I've done nothing for it, Lord, but you keep on loving me. I tell you what, when my friends walked away, Lord, I want to thank you for love. Come on, lift it up. And when my own family wrote me off, Lord, I thank you for, yeah. And when I really, really didn't love myself, Lord, you were there. In spite of me, Lord, you just keep loving me. Lord, I thank you for always loving me. Well, lift up your hands and just thank God for always loving you.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed Jonathan McReynolds. He is really something special. Still ahead, also to close us out, and this countdown to the East Coast Gospel Music Summit, we have J.J. Harrison and Youthful Praise. I was telling you about the early bird registration. I want to remind you, go now to eastcoastgospelmusicsummit.com. Take advantage of the early bird registration. You'll have the entitlement of everything that's going to be taking place on October the 30th, 31st, and November the 1st. We're closing out on the 1st, that Sunday morning, with a nice worship service. We've got a surprise preacher for that morning, and I'll be telling you more about that in one of the ensuing episodes of the countdown. But needless to say, we are excited. We have people across the country that are calling and checking in with us, saying that they want to be here. In fact, that they want to be a part of this year's festivities. We've got folk coming from Ohio, coming from Connecticut, coming from Massachusetts, New York, Philadelphia, Jersey, the Carolinas, Florida, Virginia. The DMV, of course, is going to be well represented. And they're all coming, converging, and taking advantage of this wonderful opportunity to glean from the wisdom and experience and the knowledge of the professionals, those who are already making headway in the gospel music industry, as well as have the opportunity to network and form relationships that ultimately can help further their ministry. So you don't want to miss it. If you're involved in gospel music in any way, form, or fashion, you don't have to be a recording artist. You may aspire to one day record. Maybe you're a writer, or maybe you just serve in your church assembly. Listen, there's going to be something here for everybody. So I encourage you to not procrastinate, because the one thing about being at the Sheraton Towson, there is a capacity limit on how many people we can accommodate. After that, we have to shut it down. Don't want you to be left out, so make sure you go to eastcoastgospelmusicsummit.com to the registration page. Register now. Take advantage of the early bird registration. Entitles you to everything. And then do me a favor, share the link, shoot it out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and share the information with friends of yours. I'm sure they will be grateful once they find out what they're going to have an opportunity to take advantage of, just like you.
Now this song is for the saints. We're here to let you know that you are a one-of-a-kind soldier. and to help you fulfill your purpose to the world. Listen to these words. We are. A chosen people. Of royal priesthood. Chosen by God. A holy nation. An army with favor. We must now proclaim the gospel.
Well, I'm telling you, as I'm reliving these moments with you, it is taking me back and putting me in that place. You know that place, right? Well, it's putting me in that place, and it was special. All 3 years have been all 2 years have been special, and this year is going to be even more special. And again, we just encourage you and urge you and invite you to come and be with us for the East Coast Gospel Music Summit. You can get an entire rundown on the artists that will be participating, as well as the scheduled itinerary and the sessions that are planned. And I mentioned to you the play, A Good Man is Easy to Find. They're going to be here. That performance will be on Saturday of the play, and it's going to benefit something that's really dear and near to my heart. We started out of and birthed out of our church, Manifest Wonders Christian Center. Shout out to MWCC. We started a program, a youth program, to really touch the lives of young men and women in this city, particularly between the ages of 17 and under. We had 3 divisions in our basketball program that we were able to get started during the summer. 10 and under, 13 and under, and then of course 17 and under. And we had well over 200 plus kids involved in the program. Very encouraging, and to see the young people embrace it. They enjoyed themselves, and they're looking forward to us continuing now in the fall. And so our friend Nathaniel Birch, the director and producer of the play, agreed to bring his production down to help us raise money for the Future Ballers program. And that's now a part of the East Coast Gospel Music Summit, but the proceeds from the play will actually help our Future Ballers program. So we want you to come. We want you to invite folk. If you get a registration, we've already factored in the registration, a percentage of your registration fee to go to that ticket that's going to benefit the Future Ballers program. So we just really look forward to your help and your support to invest in our young people. Well, I've enjoyed this the first of several countdown installments to the summit. I hope you've enjoyed sharing and reflecting with me back to last year's summit. And I'm going to leave you with the one who closed us out last year, and did he not bless us tremendously? Talking about my good friend J.J. Harrison. Of course, in Youthful Praise, they actually closed out with their CD release last year, and it was awesome. So we're going to close out with JJ and just remind you to come back to our site occasionally, because we're going to have another update coming up for you, and continuing the countdown in the next week or so. God bless you. Thank you for sharing this time with us. Hope you've enjoyed the countdown, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
God gave me a vision.
God gave me a vision
Of where I would be.
of where I would be.
But he didn't show me what I'd go through.
But he didn't show me what I go through
On the journey.
on the journey.
But everything I faced
But
prepared me
everything that I face
Clap your hands.
prepared me
for what God has for me to
for
do.
what God has for me to do.
So now that I'm here, I can praise him
So now that I'm here, I can praise
for
him
all that I had to go.
for all that I had to go through.
What the devil meant for evil.
What the devil meant for evil,
God used it
God used to get the glory.
to then push me
Then push me
into my
into my,
push me.
then push me
to-
into my destiny.
God used it
God used
to make me
it
who he called me to
make
be.
me who he called me to be.
Hallelujah. Clap your hand and say, all the tests and trials,
All of the tests and trials
they were part of God's plan.
were a part of my plan.
They all made me stronger.
They have all made me stronger
And they taught me how to trust him.
and taught me how to trust him.
That's why my praise is so crazy.
That's why my praise is so crazy.
And it's often misunderstood.
Often misunderstood.
What the devil meant to destroy me,
Enemy thought would destroy me.
God turned it around
God turned it around for my good.
What the devil meant for evil,
God
used to get the glory.
Cause it pushed me
It pushed me
into
my destiny.
God used it
to make me who He called me to be.
Come on, everybody, clap your hands. All the trouble,
the pain,
brought me closer
brought me closer
to Him.
to Him.
It was good.
It was good
I
that
was
I
afflicted.
was afflicted,
Because it made me.
'cause it made me who I
It pushed me
am. It pushed me
into my.
into
It
my
pushed me into my destiny.
into my destiny.
God used it
God used
to
it
make me.
who He called me to be.
Clap your hand, everybody. Say thank you for.
Thank you for pushing me.
Hey, everybody say thank you for pushing me.
Thank you for pushing me.
Tell your trouble.
Thank you for pushing me.
Hey, tell the sickness.
Thank you for pushing me.
Tell the trial.
Thank you for pushing me.
I know you didn't think I was gonna make it out, but look at me.
Thank you for pushing me.
Thank you for.
Thank you for pushing
I
me.
dare you to clap your hands, everybody. Thank you for pushing me.
Thank you for pushing me.
Ooh, the trouble,
It pushed me.
the sickness,
It pushed me.
the tears,
It pushed me.
the pain.
It
But
pushed
it would
me.
take me out,
It pushed me.
push me further.